to a great sense of urgency.
Whoopee! Pumps,
Just
homie!
want to pump
Get
iron.
over here, Whoopee! The pumps, homie!
Pumping that iron. Bring it up.
Pumps, homie!
Just want to pump
And
iron. Bring it up.
The pumps, homie!
Pumping that iron like
Whoopee! Pumps, homie!
Just want to pump
Get
iron.
over here, Whoopee! The pumps, homie!
Pumping that iron. Bring it up.
Pumps,
Just
homie!
want to pump iron. Bring it up.
The pumps, homie!
Pumping that iron like.
I'm sneaking into Stamini's underwear drawer. I'm gonna find the perfect little pair for me. Get back to the dang review. You're monkeying around.
What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby. And today, homie, we are reviewing. Look at this, man. We are reviewing fresh Supps and condemned Labz, fresh out extreme pre-workout formula. Extreme. Oh, is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content, extreme content, coming out all the dang time for you, man. So you watch a lot of people on YouTube, and they got content, homie, but GGH got that extreme content. So click subscribe, and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you homies, man. I hope you're feeling amazing. Living from your heart, man. Staying out of your noisy head. I've done a good amount now of reviews for the fine folks at Condemned, and as far as fresh goes, they I really like their branding, homie. This is the first thing I've ever used that has anything to do with them. But I'm going to tell you this, man. I've now reviewed just about, you can look at my pre-workout playlist. It says about 500 pre-workouts, more than anybody on the World Wide Web, homie. See, you homies are on the internet. GGH is on the World Wide Web, homie. We ain't the same, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, out of those 500 pre-workouts, this has to be one of the coolest tubs I've seen, man. I really freaking like it, man. I know I've said that about a lot of pre-workouts, but I really mean it this time, man. This one is really freaking cool, dude. Like, freaking sick artwork. I have a feeling whoever does Condemned Labz did this artwork. It is dope as heck. Some of these you got to see to appreciate. Like, this is a tub you want to keep around. It's like I could see myself eating my overnight oats out of this every day and just appreciating this tub. This would be a great overnight oats container, homie. A fresh overnight oats container. I like this, man. So they sent over 2 flavors. I've only tried one. We got the locked up lemon iced tea, and look at that, man. It's a vibe, homie. It's a vibe. And we also got the orange creamsicle. Orange creamsicle. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Orange creamsicle. I remember you. So remember how you got that name, homeboy? Orange creamsicle. Remember how you got that? We used to line up out your cell, homie. Put that red Skittle on your lips, man. Put some lipstick on you, son. Hope you're doing better now than you were then, orange creamsicle. It was actually an orange Skittle, now that I think about it. That's how you got the name. Anyway, man, both these tubs, yeah, same artwork. Look at that. There you are, homie. Look at that, man. Really freaking sick, man. We could just take a minute to admire it. So I've only tried the locked up lemon iced tea, and the boy is fire, homie. I don't think I've ever had a lemon iced tea pre-workout flavor, man. It was real, dude. It was like drinking some straight up juice, homie. Some lemon iced tea, and there's not a lot of crazy stimulants in here that are hard to mask, so it's a really hitter flavor, man. And I can imagine this orange creamsicle is gonna be nice, man. I wanted to get the review out for you guys. I don't got time to taste everything in the world, but this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about this, man. 1 scoop, God bless them, man. They're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, Redfish, Bluefish, Dr. Seuss, homie. They're telling you 1 scoop, and you get a full 25 serving. See, a lot of these collabs and stuff, man, they're coming out with the Snickle Fritz, homie, giving you 20 servings. They're giving you 25 in here, man. So that's cool. And collabs are hot right now, man. Collabs are hot. Explosive energy, massive pumps, hyper focus. We're going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about that. And One scoop is 19.5 grams. I want to tell you, the powder was very fluffy. It feels fresh. It has a fresh feeling, homie. And it's, even to really pack it down, you only get 17 grams. So if you take a scoop and you don't weigh out your pre-workout, you're going to come at me and say, oh, man, the experience wasn't all that. I'm going to say, well, you probably shorted because the first time I weighed it was like 15 grams. And then I packed it down, and it was 17 grams. And so to get the full scoop, man, it's a heaping scoop. Just weigh it out, homie, and we could just avoid this discussion. Don't make me discipline you, son. All right, man, calories. We don't know. Anyway, here we go, man. Let's talk about this. Doesn't even say calorie. I don't even know where that came from. All right, man, here we go. L-citrulline, 6 grams. Pure citrulline, homie. This is the broken shackles blood flow matrix. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. So L-citrulline, pure citrulline for the pumps. The betas, I told them fresh, homie, and condemned Labz. I sat them down. I said, you got to feel the betas to be an alpha, man. So they gave us the clinical efficacious dose, Mr. Fauci Jr., Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Then we got the Hydroprime, man, is glycerol, 2 grams. And as I said, this is very fluffy powder, none of that moist glycerol vibe, none of that. And 2 grams of glycerol is nice, man, because it mixes well with the other stuff in here. I'm going to talk about the experience. Betaine anhydrous, 2 grams. That's for the power output, man. It's going to make you a strong alpha male iron pumper. Law and order, homie. A law-abiding citizen. Strong men are freaking law-abiding citizens, homie. Committing crimes is weak. I used to commit crimes all the time and do dirt. I was weak as heck, homie. Had the grips of addiction on me, man. No God in my life, man. Now I'm a strong alpha male iron pumper, man. Law-abiding citizen. Pink Himalayan salt, 500 milligrams for some hydration, some muscle contractions, man. CDP choline, homie, 250 milligrams. So that's under the blood flow, but I think that's more of a focus ingredient. Taurine, 1 gram. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. So those are fine doses, whatever. Caffeine, man, 400 milligrams. So that is a high amount of caffeine. But hold your horses, son. 400 milligrams. Pine bark extract, 200 milligrams. That's the that's another incredible pump ingredient, man. I really like it. Cognatic, 100 milligrams. That's kind of hot right now, man. You're seeing a lot of these companies put in the Cognatic. It's a nice nootropic trademark name. Vitasure, which is a caffeine 60%. I think it's an extended release kind of hitter right there. And it says you get 60% caffeine out of the 100 milligrams, so that's 60 milligrams for you Einstein mathematicians. Added to the 400 milligrams, you get a total of 460 milligrams of caffeine. Then you got the Synephrine, man, as Advantra-Z, another trademark name, orange, citrus, or AIM, 100 milligrams. A nice amount, man. That's a high amount of the Synephrine. That'll give you some fat-burning properties, some stimulation, some more, heart rate action, yada, yada, huda, huda. Let's get down to business. And then estrogen, 50 milligrams. So this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this, homie. So looking at this label, man. Looking at the label, I'm going to tell you what I see, and then I'm going to talk about my experience. I see a fully freaking loaded, very nice Stim Junkie Daily, high-end daily. I'm going to say high-end daily. It's not daily because it's 460 milligrams of caffeine plus the Synephrine. Stim Junkie Daily with the full package, sick pumps, power output, everything. I mean, really freaking nice label. It's nothing crazy on label. There's no alpha yo, there's no illicit ingredients, no array or anything like that. It looks like a healthy, nootropic pre-workout with sick pumps. And this is what I'm going to say, man. I took the drink, the locked up lemon iced tea. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping, man. So the boy right here performs really freaking nice, dude. The boy right here performs really nice. I would say this performs exactly as the label suggests, with one caveat. It got my heart rate up a lot more than I anticipated. That's the one thing that does not line up with what the label suggests. I don't know if it's the synephrine or the high caffeine amount or whatever it is, but it kept my heart rate in the 130s, 140s the whole time that I was pumping iron, man, without any effort. It seemed like it was definitely coming from the pre. So the pre's, as I said, the powder's fluffy, and when you drink it, it's not even that heavy on the stomach for a 20-gram scoop. You don't need to add anything to this. I added my 5 grams of unflavored creatine, and that was it. It was very nice, easy to drink, and you got down to business. The betas come in very fast. There is a really, really nice wave of energy, sense of urgency that comes in within about 10 minutes, man. You start feeling it. It does not feel like a cheap experience. Now, I just want to say, this is not a Stim Junkie pre-workout. This feels like a very high-end daily. It's not even really teetering on Stim Junkie daily, just to be straight with you. It's more of a like super high-end daily that you could use 4 days a week without feeling like it's unhealthy. There's nothing in this that feels unhealthy. The star of the show with this, the strong betas come in at very good beta-alanine. I mean, I felt like them betas made me feel like an alpha, homie. The energy the caffeine comes in, check this out. There is a super good feeling focus with it. That's the star of the show, mixed with really sick, swole, vascular, tight pumps. So those are the two ways this pre-workout shines. The energy is sufficient. The energy's there. As I said, there's no slap. You're not stimmed out of your mind. It feels like healthy energy, feel good energy with nice, clear-headed, dialed-in focus. More focus than mood elevation. This isn't one of those pre's with like that crazy sense of well-being or crazy urgency or anything like that. It just has a very healthy, dialed-in focus, good endurance, and you know, glycerol is good for the endurance, and a really sick, tight pump. The pumps are kind of the star of the show, mixed with the healthy feeling energy. Like the 460 milligrams of caffeine, there's no death feeling, nothing like that. It just feels like a very nice, the highest end of a daily you would want. I mean, and when I say daily, I really mean 4 days a week. This is not something I would take every day, but I say that even about 200 milligram pre of caffeine. I think you need to give your brain a day or two off from stimulants and stuff to continue feeling them and rest your brain. This felt very good to train on. I would say this is a true bodybuilder pre-workout. It is geared toward iron pumping. It's not your drug addict. It's not like Condemned Labz Convict, where you're higher than giraffe vagina and you got the buzz and the pee-pee tingles and all that. This is like for those who want that feel good, it does not feel like a cheap experience. It feels like you see this label? That's how it feels, homie. That's how it feels. If you look at this, that's how it feels, homie. Like very, very high-end, well-sourced ingredients, but healthy. Not drug addict, not stimmed up, no negative side effects. Nice heart rate elevation is the one thing that caught me off guard with it. So there is a better sense of urgency and a better heart rate elevation.
Nice.
That's not nice. It's been recording me. It's got a better heart rate and better sense of urgency than the label suggests. The pumps are sick on it. The mood is fine. It's not a mood elevation pre. It's not an angry pre or an aggressive pre. It just doesn't have a noticeable mood elevation. It's more focus and endurance driven. Bodybuilders pre. Sick pumps, great endurance, hits the spot, leaves you feeling like you don't need any more energy, and comes together really nicely with savage freaking pump it, extraterrestrial pumpage. That glycerol and the pine bark and the betaine and the citrulline and all that comes together really nice. Like, this was clearly a well thought out pre-workout. I'll tell you that right now. Well thought out pre-workout, tastes amazing, high end day. If you like pre's that are like Panda, how Panda does those very high end dailies, like Panda, you know, Dragon's Blood or their Pandemic or those, just those highest end dailies you can get with the feel good, you know, focus, the healthy feeling experience without feeling drugged up or cracked out or anything like that. Like the highest end daily with savage pumps where it's the whole package. This is it right here. If you're looking for a drug addict, out of my mind, pee-pee tingle higher than giraffe vagina, this isn't it. This is a very, very nice experience, but keep your expectations in check for you drug addicts on Reddit, homie. But no, it's really freaking good, dude. The pumps are sick, the focus is healthy, and the energy is more than sufficient, man. And there's a nice heart rate elevation without the alpha yo or any death feeling. That's what I got, man. Nice experience right here. They did a really good job. The tub's the sickest thing about it, man. I mean, to be honest, this tub is freaking dope. God bless all you together. Let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.